Hello, my name is Jo Vergunst, and I'm the principal investigator for this AHRC research network, Creative Landscape Futures, Making Decisions with the Arts and Humanities. The idea is that we're exploring aspects of creativity in the landscape. So, an alternative maybe to thinking about the landscape just as something that is exploited for economic gain, and also an alternative to just the preservation of the landscape through its environmental value. Not that we disagree with them, but that we think maybe there are some creative aspects that we can explore and open up new kinds of conversations with. So I'm the PI, and the co-investigator is Anne Bevan from the Department of Art and Design at Orkney College at the University of Highlands and Islands. And we also have a blog that you can have a look at if you are interested. And so the idea is that we're bringing together arts and humanities researchers, stakeholders in contemporary art, in heritage, heritage professions, but also academic, archaeology, and so on, and from social science. So I'm an anthropologist. We also have some geographers, people from law, other disciplines as well. Our network objectives, we're exploring the emergence of cultural values in relations with landscape. As I say, they go beyond economic and environmental rationales to explore some of these ideas of creativity and so on, to open up some new conversations about that. And we think that the arts and the heritage sector are really useful for exploring different kinds of cultural values that maybe are significant but could be made more significant in the landscape in the future. So we're going to research and promote models for wider participation in landscape decision making, especially from the point of view of communities or parts of the public that maybe are not so involved in these kinds of things. We're going to develop a broad notion of temporality, so the qualities of time that might connect between past and present and future in landscape decision making. And we're investigating case studies mainly in Scotland, where most of us are based, but we have participants from elsewhere in the UK as well. So we can go beyond just northeast Scotland, where quite a few of us are based. And the idea is that we're going to synthesize our findings for audiences, landowners, managers, policymakers, community, and the wider public. Okay, so where have we got to so far? Well, we initially split our work up into packages, and the first work package went pretty well. So we had a meeting in Aberdeen to launch the network, to plan our work. And so that set up the sort of central year of the project, where the idea is that we're going to run some more focused one-day seminars, topics that you can see there on the slide. And alongside that, we're running, or intending to run, kind of fieldwork experiments, sort of stakeholder engagement kinds of events. So these are often focused around particular artists or arts organisations or heritage projects. A couple of examples I put on the slide here. Poet Alec Finlay has a project he calls the Day of Access, which is to enable people who either are disabled or who have constrained walking to access some of the wild areas of Scotland. And we're going to run one or two events with him on that theme. One of our archaeologists, Colin Shepherd, has a project reculturing Aberdeenshire. So rather than rewilding, he's going back to the history books and the archaeological records to propose ways of making decisions about landscapes that might work in the present. And also working with Scottish Sculpture Workshop, which is an arts organisation in Aberdeenshire, on themes of access to the outdoors again, and gender and ethics and decision making in landscapes. So the idea is we're going to pull together all of these specific themes around landscape in the next year or so, as much of it online, I suppose, as possible now, And then we're going to bring those together to feedback to create outcomes over the final few months of the project. And that's us.